Welcome back to droffatstv. Let's break down one of the most intriguing matchups of the year. We got Devin the Dream Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. for the WBO welterweight title. This fight's going to take place November 22nd in Saudi Arabia in Riyadh season. I mean, this pits two undefeated fighters. Haney 32-0, 16 KOs against Norman Jr. He's 28-0 with 22 KOs. We last saw Norman knocking out Jin Sasaki in Japan. A lot of people believe that's the knockout of the year. And of course, we saw Haney earlier this year versus Jose Ramirez in Times Square. I mean, he looked shook, man. He was pretty much running the whole fight from a guy in Jose Ramirez, who's a respectable opponent. He's a former champion, Olympian. But Jose Ramirez doesn't have no power, so a lot of us were wondering what the hell was Haney so worried about. Is he still shot from that fight last year versus Ryan Garcia? But this is a stylistic chess match that could redefine the welterweight landscape. Of course, we got, Lewis Crocker in the UK. He's got the IBF title. Rolly Romero has the WBA title. And who's got the WBC? Mario Barrios has the WBC title. So hopefully the winner of this could do a unification. But we'll see. First things first. Man, we know about Devin Haney. He's a slick, pure boxer with elite defense, ring IQ, and a damn good jab. Norman, he's more of the boxer puncher. He's got power, calculated aggression, attacks the body. For me, that you got to break this down to the four categories. So let's start with effective aggressiveness. To me, this goes to Norman Jr. Let's talk clean and effective punches. Again, for me, this is a draw because Haney can land that jab. That's gonna be very crucial. That's a clean and effective punch. He's not gonna throw too many combos, but he will land that jab. And same with Norman. I know we want to put him in the box and just say he's only a puncher with the mean left hook, but he's got a good jab too. So when it comes to clean and effective punches, to me, this is a draw because both fighters are accurate as hell. But it'll be intriguing to see who kind of controls the center of the ring. However, one thing, Haney will land more jabs, but Norman will land more power punches to the body. This is how I see it. Let's talk ring generalship. That goes to Haney. Just based off his experience. He's been in more championship fights, obviously, than Norman Jr. has. And then lastly, we got defense, man. We know Haney is the elite defender. A lot of people say it's because he's running, but the kid actually has good defense. So to me, that does go to Devin Haney. He's gonna have the better defense on this night than Brian Norman. And to me, the only reason is Norman. He's not afraid to get punched, man. The kid could take a punch, man. I know he got dropped a few fights ago, but he could take a punch, man. He could take a punch. So those are the four categories with that there. I mean, this is a true 50-50 fight because, again, we don't know what version of Devin Haney we're going to see. Is he going to run and look scared like he did against Jose Ramirez? Is he going to take a beating, get dropped, and continue to get up like he did against Ryan Garcia? We don't know. And it's based off his experience, all his accolades. This is a true 50-50 fight. From what I'm seeing online, a lot of pro boxers, current and former pros, are picking Haney to win. I've heard Regis Prograis pick Haney. Hitchens picked him to win. Teofimo Lopez and others have picked him to win. Furthermore, a lot of predictions have Haney winning by split decision. But to me, to win on the scorecards, you have to bring it to the champ. The way he did against Regis Prograis, his first fight at 140, he brought it to Regis, controlled the center of the ring. Just the hand speed was real. He had elite defense. He limited, Regis Prograis to I think he only landed 40 punches that entire fight. And he just outboxed and outclassed Regis Prograis. But I don't see that version of Haney in this fight. So for all those reasons, I have Brian Norman Jr. winning this fight. I mean, his hand speed is real. He'll throw the feints. I don't think he's gonna load up on punches. Remember, he's the champ. To me, if I'm in his corner, I'm saying, hey, we got 12 rounds. There's no rush to have this spectacular knockout. You already did that against Jensen Saki. You're most likely going to get knockout of the year. No need to rush it and go for that. You got the 12 rounds. You're the champ. Work the jab. Haney's twitchy as fuck, so it's going to be hard to land some shots early on. Or just work the jab, go to the body. When you're in the clinch, you got to win the battle of the clinch. Dig to the body as often as you can and be prepared for that counter punching of Haney. So I do think that'll be the game plan for Brian Norman Jr. I don't think he's going to rush it, and due to his lack of experience, I don't think so. And again, Haney has to bring it to the champ. If he's going to be worried about that power, I don't give a damn what nobody says. He's going to be worried about the power of Brian Norman Jr. And again, if I'm Norman Jr., I'm not headhunting. I'm going to the body. And when that opens up, keep with the stab jabs, because when his guard gets lowered, that's when you can land that clean and effective punch, whether it's the left hook, a jab, a power jab, or just a overhand right on Devin Haney. I don't know if he wins by TKO or even knockout, but again, I got Brian Norman Jr. winning this fight, whether it's by stoppage or going the distance. I just think he's gonna land the tougher, the harder punches. That's gonna affect Devin Haney. And truthfully, this is gonna sound crazy. I don't think Haney can make welterweight. I don't think he can make 147. I don't know if you guys saw the interview with Haney, Norman Jr., and Mike Coppinger, but he sounded kind of, he sounded kind of, I don't want to say sick, but he sounded like he had a cold or something like that. I think the weight cut is still killing him, even though he moved up to 147. But this is just how I see the boxing world. These are just my thoughts and opinions. So if you feel indifferent, you agree, leave a comment down below. Hit the thumbs up, like the video, share with a friend of a friend, and subscribe to droffatstv.